Liverpool Transfers. Timeline set for next two moves after completing Florian Wirtz deal. Florian Wirtz will not be Liverpool's final piece of transfer business, with two more deals set to quickly be completed at Anfield as Arne Slot forms his squad for next season. Liverpool makes statements signing with record-breaking deal for Florian Wirtz. Liverpool have made a huge statement in the summer transfer market by officially announcing the arrival of German star Florian Wirtz. The move could set a new British transfer record, with the total package potentially reaching £116 million, including performance-based add-ons. Wirtz joins the Premier League champions with high ambitions. "I want to win everything, every season," he said. "But first, we need to do our job. I need to focus on my role. Ultimately, our goal is to be successful. The team won the Premier League last season, so of course, my aim is to help win it again and push further in the Champions League. I'm very ambitious." That drive for success is reflected in Liverpool's continued activity in the market. Manager Arne Slot has already welcomed another familiar face to Anfield, Jeremy Frimpong, and Wirtz's arrival marks a significant investment, with his medical completed on Friday. And the spending isn't stopping there. Liverpool are poised to finalize further business in the coming days as they prepare to defend their domestic title. Two more major moves are imminent, one incoming and one outgoing. Bournemouth left-back Milos Kerkez is set to travel to Merseyside on Tuesday for a medical after a £40 million fee was agreed. The 21-year-old is expected to provide serious competition for Andy Robertson at left-back. Kerkez has already agreed personal terms, joining Hungary teammate Dominik Szoboszlai at the club. However, his arrival could prompt Robertson to consider a move abroad, with Atletico Madrid expressing interest. Wirtz's move from Bayer Leverkusen might not be the last transaction between the two clubs this summer. Defender Jarell Quansah is close to completing a $35 million transfer to the Bundesliga champions. Negotiations are reportedly in the final stages, and an agreement could be finalized within 24 to 48 hours. Quansah, who previously spent time on loan at Bristol Rovers, has already indicated his approval of the move. Should Quansah depart, Liverpool may turn their attention to Crystal Palace's Marc Guéhi as a potential replacement. The former Chelsea defender has just 12 months remaining on his current deal, making him a viable target. Liverpool are also exploring options up front, especially if Darwin Núñez exits as anticipated. Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak is high on the list of targets. However, despite the Magpies' need to comply with profit and sustainability rules (PSR), prizing Isak away from St James's Park would be a major challenge. Wirtz, 22, arrives in England fresh off a historic season with Leverkusen, in which he played a crucial role in their unbeaten Bundesliga campaign and domestic double, winning both the League and German Cup. Over 5 seasons, he tallied 57 goals and 65 assists in 197 appearances, establishing himself as one of the world's top young midfielders. The attacking midfielder turned down offers from Bayern Munich and Manchester City to join Liverpool. The Reds will pay £100 million up front, with the remaining £16 million dependent on individual and team achievements. If all conditions are met, the deal would eclipse Chelsea's $115 million outlay for Moises Caicedo, setting a new British transfer record. It would also surpass Liverpool's previous record signing, the $85 million paid for Núñez in 2022. Speaking after signing a 5-year deal worth around $50 million in salary, Wirtz said, "I'm proud and happy. It's been a long wait, but I'm thrilled the move is finally done. This marks a new chapter in my career. I wanted something completely fresh, a new challenge outside of the Bundesliga. The Premier League is the perfect place to test myself, and I believe Liverpool is one of the top 3 clubs in the world. From the first conversations, I felt this was the right place. Everything about the club, the people, the vision, convinced me. In the end, I was 100% sure. This is where I want to be." Liverpool's spending this summer has already surpassed the $200 million mark, with more additions on the horizon. Alongside Frimpong's $29.5 million transfer from Leverkusen, the club are close to finalizing a $30 million deal for Valencia goalkeeper Georgi Mamardashvili, who impressed during his loan spell last season. With Quansah nearing a move and interest growing in Guéhi and Isak, Liverpool's summer rebuild under Arne Slot shows no sign of slowing down. Major transfer shakeups incoming. Martinez to United? Wirtz' truth revealed and Pogba's shocking comeback twist. Big changes could be on the horizon for Manchester United, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for every twist and turn. From a surprise goalkeeping shakeup to striker drama and a possible Pogba return, this summer's transfer window could redefine the Red Devils' future. The goalkeeper shock no one saw coming. Let's start with the bombshell making the rounds. Erik ten Hag is reportedly considering a move that few predicted. Could Emiliano Martinez, the World Cup winning shot-stopper currently at Aston Villa, become Manchester United's new number one? Martinez isn't just any keeper. He's been a wall between the sticks for Villa, famously made clutch saves in the World Cup final for Argentina, and has built a reputation as one of the most reliable keepers in England. A man like that between the posts could finally bring United the stability they've lacked since David De Gea's prime. But here's the big question. What does this mean for Andre Onana? United invested heavily in him just last summer. Would Ten Hag really move on so quickly? Why Martinez may want out of Villa? On paper, Martinez seems locked in at Villa. He signed a 5-year contract not long ago, one of the biggest in the club's history. But behind the scenes, signs point to an emotional farewell already in motion. During Villa's final home game against Spurs, the Argentine was visibly moved, more than what you'd expect for a season finale. Insiders suggest Martinez may feel he's outgrown Villa and is eyeing a step up to a club with bigger ambitions and bigger trophies. At 31, he's in his peak years as a goalkeeper. Having already conquered the world with Argentina, it's only natural he'd want to test himself at the highest level of club football. Villa have made progress under Unai Emery, but Manchester United still hold the promise of competing in, and winning, the biggest competitions. What makes Martinez special? So, is this just hype, or is he truly worth the fuss? Absolutely. Martinez brings more than reflexes and saves. His World Cup performances demonstrated nerves of steel, especially during penalty shootouts. He's a leader, a vocal presence in the box, and he gives defenders the confidence to play higher up the pitch. Technically, he's strong too. Comfortable playing out from the back, launching counters with pinpoint throws, and handling high-pressure situations, Martinez is a modern, battle-tested keeper with a winner's mentality, something United sorely need. What happens to Andre Onana? This potential transfer creates a dilemma for United. Onana, signed with high expectations, has had flashes of brilliance, but also moments of real concern. His Champions League showings highlighted inconsistencies that have left fans anxious whenever the ball comes near him. Monaco are said to be monitoring his situation, which could offer United an escape route. But cutting losses so quickly on a marquee signing wouldn't be easy. From a sporting perspective, Martinez is a clear upgrade. Financially, it's a bitter pill to swallow. Will United have the courage to admit they got it wrong and pivot fast? Competition from Europe United aren't alone in the chase. Barcelona are reportedly exploring a move for Martinez as they search for a long-term successor in goal. A move to Camp Nou remains a dream for many South American players, and Martinez would fit seamlessly into their system. Atletico Madrid are also in the mix, depending on what happens with Jan Oblak. If the Slovenian leaves for a rumored move to Saudi Arabia, Atletico could enter the race too. Viktor Gyökeres, the striker saga unfolds next. Let's address the chaos surrounding Viktor Gyökeres. Social media has been filled with fiction lately. Fake voice notes, fabricated league positions, and misleading quotes. But here's the truth. Reliable names like Fabrizio Romano have consistently reported that United's interest in the Sporting CP striker is real. However, no deal is imminent. Despite rumors of him rejecting United or demanding unrealistic terms, the situation is far more nuanced. United remain in the hunt, but are weighing multiple options. The Pogba comeback nobody predicted. And finally, the return of a name that still divides fans. Paul Pogba. After nearly 2 years out of action, the French midfielder is ready for one last shot at top-tier football. As Monaco are leading the charge to bring him back to Europe, reportedly offering a 2-year deal to revive his career in League One. But wait. Saudi Arabia's Al Ittihad are also in the picture, and they've got powerful cards to play: N'Golo Kante and Karim Benzema. The opportunity to reunite with his fellow World Cup-winning teammates could lure Pogba away from Europe entirely. Could we be seeing a Pogba-Benzema-Kante reunion in the Middle East?